like goals written down to do today on my to-do list. And I said, nope, I'm not doing anything until I start decluttering that master closet. So I'm kind of like sweaty and everything. I just finished the decluttering portion of it and the reorganizing portion of it. And now I have to go pick up some bins to take clothes, mostly corporate clothes, mostly suits, to the women's shelter. And some stuff was just like skanky, and I'm going to take it to the garbage dump. But it was amazing. Some of the things that I discovered, the ahas and the moments of clarity that I had as I was decluttering. I was taking out things that represented past goals that hadn't been met, right? That I was holding on to, that I was physically holding on to be the judge and the jury of the trial of my life, of things that haven't panned out the way I had anticipated them to, as daily constant reminders, even if I couldn't physically see them every day because they were buried beneath lots of stuff in my closet. But it was there as evidence saying, aha, don't you dare hope too much. Here's something that you started and didn't finish. Here's something that you walked away from. Here's something that represents a failed goal or a failed marriage or a failed relationship. We're going to hold on to this, right? I know in the church, if you're in the church, you may have heard of like soul ties and how important it is to let go of stuff that from past relationships that perhaps ended badly, that you want to let go of the attachment to the stuff that came with that relationship. They call it a soul tie, and make, there's like this whole thing that you do and throw it out. But sometimes, as human beings, I know personally for myself, it's not always easy to take personal responsibility for some of the past mistakes you've made. And some of those things that we're holding on to, some of that clutter in our life that we haven't been willing for whatever reason to let go of, even if that shows up as feeling too tired to organize your closet, too tired to even think about decluttering. That's just us holding on to our own soul tie, holding on to evidence of past mistakes or past failures. But if you take the moment and create the space by decluttering to think back where you were at the time that this was happening, that you walked away from something, you think back and look at yourself rather than with judgment and skepticism and criticism, self-criticism. You start looking with more empathy and compassion at where you were in your life then, the support systems that you had in your life then, and recognize that weren't you doing the best that you knew how at the time? And that changes everything. Bringing in that compassion and that self-love and and recognizing that, you know what, I really was doing the best that I knew how at the time with the resources that I had at that time. Recognizing that really clears the way for miracles to happen. It allows you to create the space to bring in those good things that you're looking for now. Again, doing the best that you know how.